The Golden State Warriors are coming off a huge win on Saturday night in overtime versus the Bucks. We didn't see Giannis in this one, who was out with a sore hand, but we did see Stephen Curry absolutely take over. What Stephen Curry did to the Milwaukee Bucks in Saturday's nationally televised matchup was unbelievable. Stephen Curry had 17 points with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Warriors trailed by 8 points. When it was all said and done, Curry had finished with 36 points, and the Warriors came away with a 125-116 overtime win. It was truly the stuff of legends seeing Stephen Curry go to work. Stephen Curry hit a cold-blooded three-pointer with 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter to tie the game. Then Curry blocked Jrue Holiday on the other end to force overtime, swatting the shot away with what Draymond Green called textbook verticality. And then Curry all but sent the Bucks packing with a 29-foot pull-up with just over 2 minutes left in OT. Stephen Curry had 20 of his 36 points in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime. He knows how badly the Warriors need to win every game here down the stretch, and Curry made it his mission to go out there and secure the win for his team. What's going on, everyone? It's Luka here, back with another video. Before we continue on with the content, if you guys could do me a solid favor, drop a like on the video and please sub to the channel for more Dubs content. We're trying to hit 30K on this channel, so if you guys can help me hit that mark, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, when you look at Stephen Curry's onslaught, what's even more impressive is he did it against two of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA, in Jrue Holiday and Jevon Carter. Once Stephen Curry gets it going, like he did in the final 7 minutes of Saturday night's game, his ability to absolutely light up defenses is a thing of beauty. And Stephen Curry then frees up his teammates. And that's exactly when a guy like Klay Thompson becomes so dangerous on this team. Klay, who scored just 3 points in the entire fourth quarter, hit 2 huge buckets in overtime, due partly to the space freed up by Curry's presence. And we saw Stephen Curry show this vicious side last year while absolutely devastating the Boston Celtics en route to winning his first NBA Finals MVP. The energy and intensity Stephen Curry brought to that series was on full display Saturday, and that same type of intensity and energy has to remain as the Warriors continue to fight for playoff positioning. Okay, so when you look at the Warriors season up until this point, there is something very strange going on. Something I've never seen, actually. The Warriors are dynamite and look like a title contender at home, but then look mediocre and borderline terrible on the road. I mean, this stat is just mind-blowing. The Warriors have now won 7 straight home games, but at the same time, they have lost 8 straight road games. That is absolutely nuts. I don't know why this is happening. I don't have any explanations. I mean, I get it. The Warriors have one of the best home court advantages in all sports. So I can see how this team gets riled up, pumped up, fueled up, and they play exceptionally well in that building. But it's like as soon as this team takes its act on the road, that switch gets turned off. I do think the Warriors will eventually show up on the road. I mean, they have to. They can't possibly continue this crazy trend where they look good at home and then all of a sudden look completely bad on the road, especially with a healthy Stephen Curry out there. So the Warriors are going to have to prove it on the road just how they've proven it at home. And it's not like this team is losing in some back and forth games on the road. I mean, some of these road losses have been completely one-sided by the other team. So the Warriors win over the Bucks was very important, as it did move the Warriors into the number 6 seed in the West, which is obviously where you want to be, so the Warriors can avoid the play-in tournament altogether. But they're still just 2.5 games from falling out of the play-in tournament as a whole, and the Warriors got some tough opponents coming up, like the Nuggets, the Sixers, the Kings, and Suns, and some of those games are going to be on the road. So with the way the Warriors have struggled on the road this season, their 7 wins away from home are the 3rd least in the entire NBA. Stephen Curry is going to have to bring that postseason level intensity to keep this team from falling out of the play-in. And that would be very disappointing for this Warriors team if they somehow completely fell out of the play-in, especially when you know how good this team can play, when you see flashes of it when they're at home. But even if Curry's firepower and his determination is there, the Warriors' success is ultimately going to come down to their defensive effort. They need their defense to be there, especially on the road. I mean, just look at the Warriors' last couple of road games. They have been getting absolutely lit up, and they can't have that happen going down the stretch here. I mean, the Warriors, they gave up 131 points to the Grizzlies. They gave up 137 points to the Thunder. When you look at this Warriors team down the stretch, they have 14 games remaining. Now, 6 games are at home, but 8 are going to be on the road, and they're going to be taking on some pretty tough teams on the road. I mean, teams like the Nuggets, teams like the Kings, the Hawks are going to have something to play for. The Grizzlies is a game coming up on March 18th. The Clippers this Wednesday, as that is a Clippers team that is all of a sudden getting hot at the right time. So the Golden State Warriors are going to have their work cut out for them, and they're going to have to show it right now that they can win on the road. They're going to have to turn this thing around right now, or else it could be too little too late for this Warriors season if they continue to play this win at home, lose on the road type of game. And the Warriors will continue to be without Andrew Wiggins, which is a big blow to this team, as head coach Steve Kerr is uncertain if Andrew Wiggins will play again this season, as he continues to deal with an unspecified personal matter that has kept him away from the team for the past month. So that is unfortunate news for Wiggins. Whatever he's dealing with, I hope he's okay. But we have not seen Andrew Wiggins in a while, and based on this, it seems like we won't see Andrew Wiggins back on this Warriors team anytime soon. Obviously, Gary Payton II is still out, so yeah, the Warriors are in the midst of a very strange season. Now, they can either turn this thing around on the road just in time for the playoffs, or they can continue to struggle on the road, which will seriously jeopardize this team's playoff chances. So we'll see what happens down the stretch here, but the Golden State Warriors, they're going to have to turn the corner right now because they got some tough games coming up. They got the Suns next, they got the Clippers next. So if the Warriors can win these next couple of games, they will be in a very, very good position. But if they lose these next couple of games, then the Dubs are definitely going to have to put together some serious work if they want to find themselves in a good position in the West come playoff time. So we'll see how the season ultimately plays out. I will definitely have more Warriors content as we go along here. But guys, what's your reaction been to this very weird, strange Warriors season? Do you have faith that this Warriors team can turn things around on the road? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And again, guys, drop a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Warriors and NBA content. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.